apply when you're viewing a job online or anywhere for that matter is making sure that you have the skills and qualifications necessary to do that job, and to make sure that you have well presented those skills and qualifications to the person on the receiving end of your application. You see, the entire goal of submitting an application isn't just to put your name out there, it's to create enough intrigue in you as a candidate to have that hiring manager pick you out of the stacks of resumes that they've received. So before you click apply, think about the job. Do you have the skills necessary to excel? Do you have the qualifications that are needed? If so, great, click submit. If not, you may want to be a little bit more selective about the jobs that you're considering.
If you're applying to tons of jobs and not hearing back, there is one easy thing that you can do to help improve your chances of success. If you're not already doing it, you'll want to make sure that you modify your resume for each job that you apply to. And the reason for that is that recruiters unfortunately don't have tons of time to review all the applications that they receive. So it's not uncommon for them to be scanning resumes for keywords, looking for things that stand out, telling them that the person is a great fit for a job. So what that means for you is that before you hit apply, you'll want to carefully review the job description and keep an eye out for things that you know you can bring to the job. And then be sure to work those into your resume. That way, when the recruiter gets to your application, you'll immediately stand out as someone that they need to learn more about. If you're not hearing back on your applications, have you checked to make sure that you're reachable? Providing accurate contact information on an application sounds pretty straightforward, but you would be surprised at how often we receive applications that either don't list phone numbers, list ones that are out of service, aren't set up for voicemail, or applications that provide inappropriate email addresses. So an easy way to make sure that you hear back from an employer is to do a quick scan before you send in your application. Make sure you have the correct phone number, that it's able to receive messages, and that you have an appropriate email address to present employers with.
Once you've hit apply on that job application, you may be wondering, how long is it going to take until I hear back from someone? And the truth is, even though a hiring manager is probably eager to fill that job opening, they may not have the time or the resources available right at that moment to follow up on every application that they receive. So having a little patience is certainly in order. You don't want to be seen as a pest, calling and following up every day or every other day, but it's perfectly acceptable and reasonable to follow up about a week after you've submitted your application to see and make sure that they've received it and offer the opportunity to answer any questions that they may have. You definitely want to make sure that you approach this follow-up in a very delicate and non-aggressive way. It's not going to help you if you pressure a hiring manager to make any sort of decisions, but you just want to make sure that they know that you're still interested in the job and looking forward to continuing on in the next steps.